Okay, so if you want to make some bedding up really quick, the easiest way to do it is just grab a big chunk of coconut coir. So, you know, a couple big handfuls, or, you know, that's about the size, a little bit bigger than a softball, I suppose. Throw it into a 5-gallon or 8-gallon bucket or whatever. Now, I still add some compost to mine. I grab some old castings or the leftovers when I was sifting, and I throw that in. No matter what, I always throw some of that in. It has all the microbes and stuff needed to, because you never know, you might be letting this sit around for several weeks, and if you do, you're going to want those microbes in it. Now, the other thing I do when I'm doing a quick batch is I want to add cardboard to it. Let me pull my cardboard up. So what I do an awful lot of times, I feed my worms this also, is I take cardboard and I throw it into a big bucket. And I just shred it up into pieces, and this is all kinds of different types of cardboard. It's been in here soaking now for a day and a half. And most of the pieces are pretty large, but you can easily go in and just rip them up just a little bit more and make them, you know, a little bit smaller. But this is what I'm going to use for the main portion of this bedding that we're going to make real quickly. So, and just take your cardboard boxes, rip them up into chunks, throw them in some water and let them soak. And this is cereal boxes and mixing boxes, basically all my paper. You can throw your paper towels in here too, and then they'll really disintegrate pretty much. So I'm going to grab some of this and throw it into the bedding mix, and we'll make that bedding up. Okay, so I'm going to grab a couple big handfuls of this cardboard and throw it in there. And don't worry about putting too much water in there, because you're going to need a lot of water to mix up that coconut coir. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of water, and then go ahead and mix this all up real fast. So that alone, just like that, you could actually just feed that to the worms. That's actually pretty good bedding. But again, most people have a lot of white paper, so I like adding white paper to my bins. It's such a waste to just throw it away. And I have this finely shredded stuff. Yours might not be as finely shredded as this. This one's a micro shredded. Just mix that up. And since you're only going to keep this for a few days more likely, or maybe a week, you don't have to worry about getting at that perfect moisture content like you would if you're going to store it long term. It's a little bit wetter than normal. It's not a big deal. And that's actually about perfect right there. Now, I didn't add the alfalfa meal like I do sometimes. I will go grab a crushed oyster shells right now and put a little bit of that in first. Okay, here's some crushed oyster shells. Add a little bit of that in there. One final mix, and I think we're good to go. So that's like literally not even 5 minutes to make up some pretty good bedding. You can see what that looks like. A lot of big chunks of cardboard in it. Fair amount of white paper, a little bit of coconut coir. You know, there's not that much coconut coir in it, but just a little bit. That's it. Now you have enough bedding for, depending on how many bins you have, for, you know, a couple weeks at least. One final thing we're going to do on this is dump a bunch of coffee grounds in it too. Coffee grounds are great in bedding, because if they sit out by themselves, you notice, even this one here, see how moldy that is. But as soon as you mix these into bedding, they won't mold anymore. And then they start to decompose, and it just really, really supercharges your bedding. So that's how to make a quick little batch of bedding if you need some in probably less than 5 minutes. This is Tom from VermiBag. Till next time, ciao.